Hey y'all, Shane here, of course. I just got back from my honeymoon like last night, I guess. Almost 10 o'clock, so I'm home. I'm gonna put some churro in, and it's not exactly Copenhagen. I would have Dixie, but I took her on my honeymoon with me. And last night, my husband emptied out the car. And today, we were fucking everywhere. And I still have like 8 teas laying in my floorboard in front of my passenger seat. And Dixie's sitting down there with all my tea bottles and tea. So she is at work with him. My ankle is like fucking going crazy. And it hurts. So yeah, no Dixie today because she's like 15-20 minutes away and I can't go get her. This, just saying, would be a full can of Copenhagen video, but I did not get the subscribers I wanted, so I'm not doing it. I think I asked for like 2 or 3 more subscribers and I would do a full can, which wouldn't even bring me to 10 subscribers. So there's something on my tongue. And I couldn't even get that. So I'm not doing a full can. But I do have this. This is like my all-time favorite actual chewing tobacco, and I love it. Don't know why. It's like my favorite all-time thing to have during deer season, which is coming close, and I need to get my bow out. My nose is stuffed like hell. I don't know why. I think it's like the changing of air and all that shit, but I don't know. And if you can hear squeaking or grunting like a pig, my pit is behind me somewhere. Ugh. I can't breathe at all. I'm not gonna take a big pinch because, yeah. If you can't tell, I can't breathe. Like, you should be able to hear it. I don't know if you can, or not, but yeah. I usually don't sound all like, ugh. I guess I can tell you guys about my honeymoon. Well, I was gone for a week and everything. I spent 3 days on like my actual honeymoon, and because I was by Kentucky, I decided that I would cut my honeymoon short to spend time with my awesome family that I haven't seen in like 3 or 4 years. So we did that. So my honeymoon's not that long. But I will start with our amazing drive. We went pretty decent through Indiana and Ohio. Crossed the bridge pretty well. Was going down 23. And we weren't exactly sure how to get to our destination from where we were at. So I was like, let's just follow the GPS and go its fastest route. Well, GPS on phones freaking suck ass in a fucking mountain. So it fucking ended up turning off. And we had like 60, 70 miles to go on this highway before we had to turn. So I had 60 or 70 miles to figure out how to get it to turn back on. And it was like nighttime. I don't remember if it was morning or like before 12, but there was no way it was before 12, I don't think. I don't know. But it was fucking dark as shit. And in the mountains, it tends to be foggy as shit. So, we were going along, like, whatever. And then it gets to where you can't even see 2 fucking lines in the middle of the road. It was like maybe one at a time. You could see these fucking lines. And you couldn't see in front of your car or nothing. And my husband has never been in the mountains. So far he hasn't seen a mountain yet because it's nighttime and he can't see around him that well. He can't see up or anything while he's coming into Kentucky. So he's like wigging out because he doesn't know what's on this side and what's on this side. So he's just going 20 and a 70 or 50 or something. He wasn't supposed to be going 20. So here's all these fucking vehicles passing him like fucking crazy. And literally, we see them, then they're gone. We see their taillights kind of like illuminating red for just like a little bit, and then they're gone. They just disappear. But it's because there's cars and shit all over the place. And I was slightly humored, slightly like, oh my god, you're gonna fucking flip out and you're gonna flip the car. And then he finally was like, I'm gonna follow a fucking semi because they're fucking flying. So he got behind one of those and I ended up getting the GPS working and we ended up getting down there. But when we got in Pigeon Forge, we ended up getting like a cheap fucking hotel off Hotels.com. We got it for like half the fucking price of the room, which was fucking awesome. But the only bad part is we got there at like 8 in the morning. So we go inside and we're like, hey, we're here. Give them our name and shit. And they're like, oh, we can't give you your room until like 4 because it should be clean by then. There was no fucking cars in the parking lot. It was like 8 and everyone has already like fucking left. And I paid for and reserved my room like a fucking month ago. Like before I went on my honeymoon. And they're like, oh well, you have to wait until 4 or maybe 3 or we don't know. And I was like, are you fucking serious? And when I travel for a long distance, I wear fucking basketball shorts or a fucking pair of pajama pants. And some fucked up weird shirt that I will be comfortable in for fucking 7-8 hours. Or 9. However long it decides to take. So, I was like, I so don't want to walk around Gatlinburg looking like this and not being able to brush my hair at least once. Because everything was fucking packed and all that shit. So he's like, whatever, we'll still go to Gatlinburg. I'm like, okay then. Got out of the car, got some fucking clothes, put them on top of my bags in the back seat. He's like, what are you doing? I'm like, I'm fucking getting dressed. On the way to Gatlinburg, I changed in the fucking car. I was like, whatever. Found my hairbrush, brushed my hair, put my hair up. I was like, I'm good to go. Got my deodorant and everything out, body spray. And he was just like, wow. That's why I married you. You're a fucking weirdo. I'm like, whatever. And then we ended up going to the aquarium and shit. Walked around for a while. Went to all the weird little cool shops and shit. Went down the ski lift or sky lift or whatever the fuck it's called. And we ended up going back to our hotel. And I was like, okay. Well, let's see if they're clean yet, because there's even less cars in the parking lot than there was like 4 hours ago. I have no idea how much time. Just a long ass fucking time. Someone actually does the math, like, oh, your room should have been ready by then. I really don't care. And sorry about that. But we went in and stuff, and they're like, oh, your room's still not ready. And I was like, oh my fucking god. All the fucking doors are open. You guys got your fucking card up there. My room has to be fucking ready. Because as she goes, she's fucking closing them. I didn't know what room mine was, but I was just like, mine has to be ready by now. I've been here since fucking 8. You know I wanted my fucking room. You should be like, oh, we can go clean this one because they'll be back soon. No. Let's fucking take your sweet ass time. And I ended up falling asleep in the car. We have no air conditioning, so I was like sweating to falling asleep in the car. Because it was a long trip and I was awake the whole time, and yeah. I just wanted to go to sleep. So we ended up deciding, oh, we're gonna go sit inside and hopefully there's enough room for everyone because there was like 6 or 7 more people inside waiting for their rooms. Sit. So we were in there, and then we ended up watching like one group of people get their room keys, and then another group of people get their room keys, and I was like, oh my fucking god, this is pissing me off. Because a couple of them like just walked in and got their room keys and went to their rooms. I was like, oh, hell no. This is fucking pissing me off. I was sitting there bitching slightly loudly so they fucking hear me. Just to irritate them, which probably is the reason it took me so long to get my room. And we went up there and they're like, oh, it should be done at 3. Went up there at 3. Oh, it should be done about, I don't know, a few minutes. And we were there waiting, watched a couple more people get their keys, and we walked up there. Oh, it should be ready at 4. I'm like, oh, bitch. No. Fucking serious. If I didn't already pay for it and shit, I'd bitch you the fuck out. Flip out and I'd leave and find some other cheap ass fucking place that looked like no one would fucking stay there. So it'd be even cheaper. I'd be happier because I only need to sleep there. And we ended up getting our room key. I ended up going to the room, and I'm on the way to the room. I was like, if this is fucked up, I'm gonna flip the fuck out. I was exhausted. I probably wouldn't have. Well, I didn't. But I was so fucking tired. I got in my room, laid down, looked over. There was a fucking little tiny, like 99-cent bag of Cheetos in the chair in my room. It was open, just sitting there, like crunched up in this corner, halfway full of Cheetos. So, like, someone only ate like 4 out of it. And I was like, are you fucking serious? My key was the only key that worked in the room. My husband's key wouldn't fucking work at all. I shut the door when I walked in and stuff. He couldn't get it open. So he went and got new keys and stuff. And I was like, take this fucking bag of Cheetos with you. And he's like, okay, I will. Because he's a nice person and he's an awesome husband. And I was like, thank you. Because I was busy and I was tired. And so I was just all like, yay. So he ends up going back. And he comes back laughing with a big ass smirk on his face, and he's like, we have to try these keys. I'm like, what's so funny? He's like, I'll tell you after we try our keys, and if they don't work, you're taking it back and then you can flip out. I was like, that's a decent deal. And damn it, the keys fucking worked. And I was like, so why were you smirking when you came in the room? And he's like, well, I told them that the Cheetos were in our chair, and they're like, oh, well, the chick that cleans our rooms always brings her kids. And then I just fucking went haywire. I'm like, are you fucking serious? She fucking works here. She brings her kids into rooms that people are going to be staying at so they can make a mess and do all this shit. And that's why it fucking takes them 8 hours to clean a fucking room. Get off my cat. Sorry, my pit's being mean to my puppy. My pit is being mean to my puppy. My kitty. So, I ended up like, whatever, I'm going to sleep, we need to find food somewhere, I'm just going to pass out. You think we were getting like food at Taco Bell or somewhere, I don't know. And the next day we went to Dollywood, ran around, and the next day we went to Splash Country, and I set up reservations for the lumberjack feud. We went there. That was pretty fun and like entertaining and all energetic and delicious ass fucking food. And sit and all that shit. So it was worth it. And then we left the next morning, way before checkout. I can't believe they weren't like, oh, you have to wait until 11 to leave. Hey, no. And we ended up getting down to Kentucky and everything. Well, up to Kentucky. Hung out there. found out that my uncle put the wrong birthday on his own mother's headstone, which was stupid, and he said, "Oh, it's fine, no one's gonna notice." Are you serious? That's disrespectful as fuck. It was like my whole honeymoon. We just came straight up during the day. Went some jacked up way. But we got home. My house sitter was pissed because I made him stay until 10 o'clock until I got home because I wanted him to tell me how my dog did and all my shit because I had like 14 pets. So everybody turned out okay. Today I went and got a fish tank. I think it's this way. Over there. I had to reseal it. Well, my husband resealed it and stuff. So I have to wait for 48 hours and then I can put my fish in there. Hopefully it holds water. If not, I have to reseal it again. And this time I'll reseal it. Got some spray paint. Paint the table tomorrow. Yay. I love fucking spray painting. Slightly terrible at it, and I get more paint on me than I do on what I'm spray painting, which is retarded and weird. But whatever. And I have some other shit I have to do tomorrow. House shit, because we're gone for a week. That's about it. You guys get me some subscribers, and I will do the 1 can challenge. I have a small mouth and I haven't been dipping a lot, so it should be entertaining. And I'm gonna put my dog outside because he's being fucking retarded. And yeah, so I will see you in like a week. Probably make another video. I will have Dixie and all that awesome shit because I will fucking get her tomorrow and apologize to her because she's been in the car. And I've been spitting in a fucking water bottle, which is terrible. But yeah, this is literally, I think, the longest video I've ever made, so I'm sorry for you guys because it's boring as shit. And it's just about my honeymoon. And I said I'd have wedding pictures. I don't even have wedding pictures, so I can't show them to you guys. As soon as I get them, you guys will see them. It'll be like a fucking slideshow. I probably won't even talk. I'll just have a slideshow. But yeah, 2 or 3 more subscribers and you get the 1 can challenge. So help me get there. Bye.